Help me.
Well, we'll just wait for my tablet to catch up here and I'll tab out and check. I think I've got the microphone on OBS. That's looking pretty reasonable. All right. Okay, I'm just going to, if anybody's out there, we're just going to freeze the screen for a moment. Just want to quickly go to somewhere on the internet. Hello, Druo. So I'm just, just pasting in some numbers here. So your screen, I think, is going to freeze. I just realised there's one thing I'd forgotten to do. That, right, now, still going here. Just want one more thing here. I'm just getting the experience figures off the Ariat Summit website because Raxka's about to hit, oh, sorry, yeah, yours will be hopping all over the place here. Oh. Let me try that again. See, Nightbot's clicked in. Let's just delete that. Don't know what's happened there. Alright, serves me right for not getting it. Was it 2.7? Let me write that down. So, level 96 is 2717 422 497. Right, I just want to paste that in and we will do a run somewhere along the line. So it's 2717 422 497. Right, that sounds a bit better. So let's go back to the game here, people. And we're in Players 3 mode. Just let me double check I'm recording. At long last will be away. We're recording. Okay, so what we're going to do here, people, is that sometime you can see that Raxka is awfully close to level 96. She should hopefully get there sometime during this run. She's about 99.4, and each run I do like this gets about 1% of the experience. And what we'll definitely do is work out how many runs it will take to get to level 97, which almost certainly I won't do. Just let me adjust the microphone slightly, and we're away. Oh, we've got a favourable roll. Can you look at this? Oh, there we go. And there's a drop to start the day. In fact, I got these yesterday. There's the Elder's Boots. What fire resistance do we get? 44? I don't think it's good. I think everything else I've got is better. But we started well. A reminder that Raxka is now running 285 Magic Find. We have dropped the Magic Find a little bit by virtue of using those gloves. Just let me double check I have got the microphone on. Yes, I have. Alright. Sometimes I turn it off when I'm running Chocolat at lower Caress, but sometime during this run, in fact, we may clear out this level. Just for once. Once we've got a very good roll here. I heard a couple of gems. There's a chipped sapphire, which we may actually want to upgrade soul runes. In fact, we'll keep this level in mind, because not often you get everything that you can reasonably attack. So we've got 3 people in chat. Drew is 1. I don't know who else, but it's not that important. We get a stacked chat room. Oh, javelins we want. Okay, got lightning immune. Very unique in there or not? In fact, there's a couple of them. Or gem shrine, but I don't think we've got any gems. I must make a note to myself to always bring some gems, because a number of times, what have we got? We've got an emerald. Surely we can get a flawless one. We've got a bit of game lag here too. Hello, Zuko. We're just starting. There we go. Flawless sapphire. We don't get anything better. But I must always keep a flawless gem handy. We're just starting the final run. I must keep not forget it. But there's a sacred armor. Okay, not a unique sacred armor. That's all there is to it. If people looked on the Discord, I got my 11th Immortal King Soul Cage yesterday. I cannot get a unique sacred armor. There's the Frost Nova proc on those gloves. Now the weather here is actually rather cold for an Australian flawless diamond. The weather is rather cold for an Australian November, and I'll signal in advance to the morning break. I may take a little bit longer than normal, so I need to go and do something down at the local. Let's do that. Wow. Now, whoever that is, that's both cold enchanted, and we've clearly got souls. I think we... Yes, Zhivka, I saw it. Zhivka, yes, sorry, it looks as if I saw it, yes. Good luck on getting 2 Zod runes. I'm still, I think, almost certain I know what I'm going to do with my 1 Zod rune. But I didn't know it was a video, sorry, but I will check that. But would you mind me asking him, why did you photo... It looks to have been taken with your phone. And why... Is there some reason why you can't use print screen? So it's going to be a nasty battle once we step in there, so I'll run around a bit. And the other thing I'd like to know is what you intend to do, what you intend to do with 2 Zod runes. I thought it was a photograph though, I didn't check for it to being a video. So I'll actually just run around a bit here, I think. We've got a, was this a favourable level or was the previous one? Was the previous one. Oh, okay. Fair enough. I don't know what's causing that then. Alright, let's see if we can step in here. That's going to turn nasty. That was a unique, alright. Right. Oh, yes, so it says if you're using Pluggy or something, then yeah, you may have say, so the one thing I think may be superior to Breath of the Dying in the Berserker Axe is an ethereal death cleaver. But I don't have an ethereal death cleaver, though Retro Mandrick has one. Geez, that knockback on those gloves, you play a lot more aggressively with that. But I don't know what else. Okay, I said the other thing I've got, Zhivko, that again, you probably don't have, I've got an ethereal rib cracker. Perfect. It's a perfect 300 enhanced damage rib cracker. But I've said before, that may have only limited use. And the other thing I thought, what my original plan, as I've all settled before, was to make a Breath of the Dying in ethereal polearm base. Ethereal giant thresher for mercenary use, but I don't really think that's the best use of it either. I think Pit Zerker's the way to go with Ethereal Berserker Axe. In fact, I don't think there are any other rune words that use a Zod rune except Breath of the Dying. So they've really only got 2 uses. One is to make Breath of the Dying, and the other one is to put it in some thing to make it indestructible. Lawbringer? Yeah, see, Lawbringer I can't get to, as much as I like the fact Lawbringer looks phenomenal to my way of thinking. Oh, we've got to use it. I must use that gem shrine if somebody can remind me. We want Nature's Peace and the better of the 2 Nagel rings, which is that one. Let's do that. Yeah, I think about using Lawbringer. In fact, I've seen Toby do it. Use Lawbringer on an Act 5 Barbarian Mercenary. And it's the one that has the Sanctuary ore, isn't it? Heard a jewel drop. crafting. I'd certainly be open to suggestions. One thing we may do, I reckon the mercenary on this character, or flawless emerald. Okay, at least we've got a few things to use that gem shrine. With the mercenary on this character, he's been playing with a Nephrune in the Reaper's Toll. And I'm thinking, right, now that Raxka herself has knocked back on the gloves, I think I might be better off putting a bigger damage jewel in. I've got some 30, I think I've got a number of 38s. But I've got a few 40s, but I'll save those if by some chance I could get an Ethereal Reaper's Toll. Oh, hang on. I don't need Thunder God's Vigor on anymore. Now, what are we going to use this gem shrine with? We will keep that in mind. Right. Definitely got Nature's Peace. We've got the attack speed up. We're away. The other one I've wondered about on the Pit Zerk, which I've got, there's another flawless emerald, is Kingslayer. But now I've got some decent death cleavers, so I'll probably stick with the axe idea. I'm just trying to make my rough estimate. I reckon we're probably going to hit level 96. I think probably during Lister's wave. Oh no, we just hit it then. No, we're not. No, sorry. No, we didn't. Nothing there. We've still got both dual lead. We've still got oh, come on. Oh, try that. Spectral hit? Yeah, spectral hit. Does Kingslayer go? We'll have a look in a moment. I wonder, does Kingslayer go on axes? Why have I got Nature's Peace on? Two Godfathers. Oh, okay, you mean Grandfather's Yivko. I have, in fact, that was on one of my highlight videos. Sorry, I think Nightbot has just sent, no it hasn't. Just a moment, Yivko here. I've got a message on my phone. I thought it was Nightbot, but it isn't. Right, it's on one of my drop videos, in I think more or less consecutive days. I got 235 enhanced damage Grandfather swords. I only ever found a couple before, and neither were much good, but that was getting up there. Where do you want that? 116 javelins, right. Now I reckon there's going to be every chance we'll hit level 96 on with this pack. Let's have those keys. Whoops. Jeez, I got to him. I got to the mercenary. Yeah, right. I got to the mercenary just as he was about to go down. Alright, we didn't get to level 96, okay. Actually, as you've come, I might ask about that. So, yeah, okay, because I'm wondering about Bludger. Now, Bludger's eventually going to get to level 93. And I must admit, I don't relish the thought of leveling melee characters. This one was bad enough. What have we got? Oh, we need Ravenfrost. At this point I normally pick up some mana potions too. There's one. There's another one. In fact, while we're out here, I think the emerald will do as well as anything. Let's run back and use that gem shrine. Yeah, let's use the gem shrine. Let's just swap those potions in. In fact, there's so little mana steal off Bale, I might as well have the extra magic find. Oh, there's another mana potion. Right, it should be all we need, we think. Now, I've tried to twiddle this, and it may even work that we will hit level 96 with the defeat of Bale. Nope. Still didn't get there. Let's do that. Good. Well, this is Zabi's mental sheath, which we don't need, but we'll have that troll nest for gold. The axe is the... not the gore shovel. Death spade. Ah, let's have the bassinet for gold. I think should be worth full gold. I'd be interested, Juvko, yeah, what the best way to level, like Jason Deshar, who makes fairly regular contributions to the stream. He said he had a whirlwind barb, but his was a single-handed whirlwind barb. Oh, only 16,000 for that. I thought a bassinet, alright. Let's go back to our normal gear. I'm a bit disappointed in that. I thought we'd get to level 96 with that run at Bale, but okay, we still have Diablo. Now we're definitely in players 3, aren't we? Yep. Okay, we have Diablo to go. Oh, now actually we can clear out this level. We've got our normal gear on. Yep. Okay. What's the best thing? Let's go for Diablo. If we still haven't got there, we'll come back and clear it out. Javelin's 140. We can do no better. See, this is where I don't like having the mercenary having knockback, and there's the reason why. I think one knockback is enough. There's the unique. Clearly we haven't got enough mana steel up at the moment, have we? No, we've got both we've got both leech rings and that, with both leech bits of equipment on. Yeah, it's demons that make the difference though. Oh, there's another unique. That's something Zhivka could do with Bludger. If I want to get to really high levels, I don't think Pit Zerka's the go. Oh, Superior Phase Blade. Let's have a look at that. 7% enhanced damage, 2 to attack rating will give a miss. Alright, so we may be looking at Diablo's defeat to hit the next level. Skin. Not ethereal. Oh, there's a unique, yeah. Right over here. Now, is it going to chase us? Yes, it is. Oh, immune to physical and lightning. Okay, right, we'll come back for that one. Now, here's where the knockback is a nuisance. I want to get past it, thank you. We get one each side. And battle orders is down. No, in here. Oh, that one's immune to physical and lightning as well. The other one's decided to join in. Hello, Jason. Right. Got two lightning in there, both immune to physical and right, one's down. Right, we're trying to avoid having a mercenary knock it out where it doesn't do a drop. Jeez, and we've done it. Alright, Jason, Raxka's about to hit level 96, I think. I didn't quite get there with Bale. I think we can do that one. How many javelins? 84, right. Still going here. Yeah, fair to middling, Jason. I did find yet another Immortal King's Soul Cage yesterday, my 11th, and a Ghost Flame, neither things I wanted. But okay, they're still both fairly good drops. There's a unique. Oh, not. Yes, I thought I'd put them up. It's got to say I'm getting a bit grumpy whenever I get an Immortal King Soul Cage. Until we... There's a rare ring we'll have a look at in a moment. Yes, I think yeah. Given that Templars might, apart from, let's have a look at that one for gold too. Apart from Templars might, apart from 11 Immortal King Soul Cages, I've also found 5 Griffin's Eye Diadems, and they're the same level of rarity as Templars might. I think we're going to conclude that one load of knockback is enough. I think yes I did. I didn't look at the video, but it comes up on my YouTube feed. Remember, the odds, if you get a unique sacred armour, I think, Jason, the odds of it being Tyrael's Might are still about 8 to 1 against. So, yeah, I've got to keep that in mind as well. I have to say, on the idea of finding Tyrael's Might, if the only reason I was doing this was to find Tyrael's Might, 35, I probably wouldn't do it. But there's one of those things I've decided where the destination is probably more, you try and make the destination as interesting as the journey as interesting as the destination. Yep, you've just, it's, you know, like you remember, if you've looked at Member Emil, got both unique sacred armours within 24 hours, okay, and that's what can happen. Got to run out of javelins here eventually. Go charge strike here for a bit. One thing, Jason, you might be able to tell me, Dobrunsky, I saw him get another Templar's Might. Is the two, they're the only two, you might be able to tell me, they're the only 2 unique sacred armours he's got? He's never, like, he hasn't, I think Mr. Lama SC's got about 5 Templar's Mights, apart from his Tyrael's Might. How many javelins we got here? 32. Should be enough. That was his 3rd, alright. So, yeah, I've got to remind myself, for example, trying to find the Stormlash. Like, your chances of getting a Stormlash instead of Horizon's Tornado are about 6 to 1 against. Oh, there's the level. But I also, and that's round about the ratio in which I've got them. Oh, there, we're out of javelins. But my trouble was the first 12 I got were Horizon's Tornado, and then 2 of the next 3 were Stormlashes. Thank you, Jason. Yeah, I've got to just... Oh, there's something there. Just an amulet. Right, let's have a look at what we've got here. Right, now the one skill point I'll probably put into Power Strike. 48. Now, I've got 6 stat points. I want to put enough points into dexterity to keep the block at 50% with the current equipment. I might sit down and work that out rather than just dump the points in. Right. Okay, a bit later. Flawed topaz we might actually want. Alright, now, so what we'll do is remember Wildstone Keat level 2 was a fairly friendly roll. Oh, let's go back and get those javelins repaired. Thank you, Jason. Yes, I understand that's what most people do.
Hail to you, champion.
I don't think I need mana potions, but we'll hang on to them. Right. Just trying to think, I'm just pondering, I think it's taken... When I got Agniastra and Chocolat to level 96, I think I did it quicker than this because they were essentially the only characters I was playing at that time. But we will definitely run Smiple, I think, a bit later in the morning. We'll stop and let's just go get past Diablo and possibly we'll go back to that Wildstone Keat level 2. Gee, we've got a run of gems too. The other thing we might is just put a big damage jewel in that Reaper's Toll. And there's the reason why. Just throw javelins down there with this character. And there's the knockback. Oh, Eisenhart's case, eh? Cool. Gems everywhere today. Oh, fanaticism, but at least it's a unique. Flawless topaz. Oh, there's a unique too. Oh, immune physical, alright. I don't think we'll worry about that one. Sacred Rondash. Now, do we get a resistance one? All resistance is 7. I've got a 3 socket all resistance plus 26. I want resistances 40 or better with 3 sockets, and I'm trying to make Sanctuary for a Paladin. Just for show more than anything else. Though... oh, it might be of some value to Smiple. Battle orders are down. Stick with players 3. The occasionally run this one on players 7. Nephron. Just have that to get rid of the curse.
Not even death can save you from me.
This is Blessed Circle. Oh dear me. $182 we're going to leave behind. My favourite low-level shield though. Now I've got used to the habit of making the Runeward Sanctuary. I think that's better if you get a good roll. But yeah, my favourite low-level shield, Moses Blessed Circle, definitely. Let's have a look at that ring and the matriarchal javelin.
Good evening.
Hail to you, champion.
No. Geez, we've got a pile of gems though. In fact, we can make a flawless, yeah. Let's do it this way. Hello, Matsvik. Well, Matsvik, we've just, Raxka has just hit level 96, so I'm going to stop and ponder a bit at the end of this game what to do with those stat points. The skill point will probably, I can't think of anything better than Charge Strike. I always like the look of Fend. Attack bonus 40%, damage 70%. I understand it's got a bug in it compare if you've got points in the passive skills. What microphone do I use? I think, in fact, I can virtually say I'm virtually certain it's the same one as Mr. Llama. It's an Audio Technica ATR 2020 USB. I think it is. If you want, I can certainly type it out if you want me to put it in the. If you want me to type it out, say so, Matt, and I'll type it out in the chat. Now we had a good run here, didn't we? Let's clear this out, then we'll have a slow morning, I think, here. Oh, the mercenary's gone invisible. Yeah, where is he? There. The other one, Matt, that I think is very popular for this sort of stuff is the, what is it, the Yeti Blue Ice or something? And the reason why I'm not using that is that you have to mount that one, it's so big, you have to mount it on a desk stand. There's a diamond, another gem. I'm having a bit of just a slow pace around at the moment. Let's clear out this level. We've got a good roll of monsters here. We might have a look in Wellstone Keep level 1 too. Oh, okay, Matt, yeah, or I'll say it again, I'll type it out as a link. Let me just go back here. Right, so an Audio Technica, let me have a quick look in the thing. So your screen will freeze here. Just going to... Yeah, it's an Audio Technica AT 2020 USB. Which I'll type out, I think, in the... Just let me go to the YouTube page here. Let me check again. I think that's it there, Matsvik. Not exactly certain what the plus means, but I think that's right. Grand charm, I'll have a look at. Now I'm pretty happy with it as a microphone. I did try headset microphones, and I have to say I bought what I thought was a good Logitech one, and the sound into the headphones was magnificent. That's another charm too, yeah. I thought the sound into the headphones was magnificent. I thought the sound out through the built-in microphone, the headset, was rubbish. It was highly compressed and didn't sound at all natural to me. But if you said, oh, this is the same one, I'm virtually certain this is the same one that Mr. Lama uses. And the advantage of it, it's small enough to be mounted on a stand, and there is another one. Oh, I can't remember the name of it. The Yeti Blue Ice, I think, is the name of it. Seems to be equally regarded as a microphone, but it's so large you can't mount it on a spring-mounted stand. It's just too heavy. Oh, there's a phase blade. 3 sockets. I've got enough phase blades. I don't know why I bother. We will have a look at superior ones if needs be. And what we're going to do at the end of this run is we will definitely go through, do another bale run and work out how long it will take to get to level 97.
I can't carry
If we're ever going to take a character to level 97, I think this would be the one. Let's have a look in Wildstone Keep level 1, though things can turn very nasty very quickly in there. But we may get some favourable uniques. Now they're immune to lightning. No, I think we may give this one a miss. Are we still on players 7? Oh, we are too. That doesn't help. Let's back off and get that down to players 3. What's we going to look at? Javelins. 43. Let's go a bit further anyway. Yeah, Matt, I'll tell you now what I do. Yeah, I think you and I were like in that we are both right-handed but use the mouse left-handed. I tell you what I do to it helped me. This may not be for the same problem. I actually use a tennis elbow bandage when I'm playing this game. So that helps me at least avoid some measure of pain. What am I doing? So you know that couldn't do any harm if you want to give that a try. Left shoulder and elbow. Yeah, mine's a straight tennis elbow style thing, so I'm going to keep this going just a bit longer till I'm convinced we're on to players 3, and even then, I'm not like to look at it. Oh, we've got the Champion Deathlord, at least it's a unique. Nope. I think we'll give this a miss. Elbow. It's a tennis elbow bandage, right? It wraps around your upper part of your forearm and basically stops the tendons moving, because tennis elbow is essentially inflammation of the sheath around the tendons. So if you've got your pain up and pain is worse than my, yep, okay. Yeah, it's for tennis. It's for tennis elbow. I have it from my years. I have it for my years of playing table tennis. And there I wore it on my right arm, but now I'm wearing it on my left. What do we have in the River of Flame there? Do we get a friendly roll of monsters there or not? Oh, there's an experience shrine. We could have used that with Diablo. Oh, there's a possessed group or something? No, we didn't. Alright, let's have a go at that possessed group. fact, I've never expanded out the map here. It certainly helps me, Matt, that's all I can say. There are certain characters I play in this game, notably Smiple, where I found the mountain, and also Bludger, being a pit zerker, where some of the mousing is so intense. Unhappy with that. Where can we best use that? I suppose now no, we might as well use it now for the ancient tunnels. Yeah, they certainly don't cost very much, and it certainly can't do any harm. It wraps around. They have to go on fairly tight, Matt, and the idea is if you've got it on correctly, you can't actually clench your fingers all that easily. Right? If you can clench your fingers, it's on too loose. It goes on just below the elbow. Oh, what's the bet we've run out of javelins? No, 51 will do to start with. Now, we get lucky, we won't get... Now we're going to get that you've got a 1 in 4 chance of not getting... Yeah, there they are. We've got the mages, alright. Well, there's an animal anyway. It's the other thing I can put in the Mercenaries Reaper's Toll. Is it unique? In fact, we might as well go for the chest first, because there's always another unique guarding it. Something useless there, right. Let's go down here. Oh, that was the unique. Alright. Well, normally another one down there. Oh, okay, yep, Matt, I'll do that, yep. Yes, that's easily done, yep. You may have to wait a few hours though, but if I forget, you send me a message. But that's easy enough to do. There's just no point to killing anything except the uniques now, is there? Oh, and there's one. Oh, there's another one. No, it's a champion, but we'll have it anyway. Something else dropped there, flawless armor, yeah.
Overburdened.
Just dropped an from the Countess. Yep, congratulations. Yep, good drop. Don't go farming the Countess all that much, in all fairness. Perhaps it's something I'll do a bit more often, but I don't think I've got a character with a really good map for doing so. Yeah. Right, so what we'll do, people, we will... Thank you, Matt. What we'll do, people, is we will finish this run and then work out, we'll do another run and work out how long it's going to take Raxka to get to level 97, which almost certainly I will not do. There's the proc note on the gloves. Oh, fancy doubling up on that. Oh, we've done it. That's the end of that one. Okay. Farming keys. Oh, Ohm and a Sir. Yep. Actually, look, I said I've had a I got the Zod rune last month and a Burr rune in the same month, but I haven't dropped anything like an Ohm, a Sir or a Low for a long time. Not that I should really be complaining. Let's try the pit. Oh, let's get the javelins repaired.
This is the site of Andariel's atrocities.
Geez, we've got a lot of gems this morning. Oh, there's a perfect emerald. Yeah, I haven't Ohm, Sir or Low. I haven't gotten a long time. Oh. I tell you what, more damage in that Reaper's Toll. So I'm assuming the mercenary's chance to hit goes up with his... Oh, in fact, that's something else too. We'll need to wait a bit. Yeah, for Mazan to level up with Raxka, but okay, that's inevitable. That was an amethyst it was. Or there was a rune of some sort, a Ral. Always like to get Ral runes for caster amulets. Another rune, an F. Not so valuable, but nevertheless, I'm taking it. Now here we've got a wind force last month. There's a champion anyway. Archers. High damage duel in that Reaper's Toll is superior to... No, I can't upgrade them. Is that a unique? Yeah, it's champions. Sometimes there's a unique in this corner. So I've got a Griswold shield here last month. Plenty of javelins. Right, we're heading towards a break, people. Oh no, the weather outside's too nasty. I was planning a slightly longer break because I've forgotten to buy some things to eat. But the weather is inhospitable at the moment. Sometimes unique in this corner, not today. here. In fact, I mind you, oh, flawed amethyst. Let's have a look at that spirit mask. Two sockets. No wonder volcano solar creeper fire claws. All right. More than enough gold. Nope. Hardly worth coming down this branch of the map. Oh. There's a crown, set crown, either Millabrega or Iratha. You might worry about. Flawless ruby. Archers, alright. Let's go around that way. There's the unique. Champion group. Another unique, is it? No, I think that was a champion.
I can't carry anymore.
Right. Nothing going to worry about full rejuvenation potions. Nothing much in that lot. Let's have the jewel. We won't worry with Andariel. God, if it gets much darker here, people, it's 11:15 in the morning. If it gets much darker, I'm going to have to get up and go to nighttime conditions.
Good evening.
What do we got here? All sorts of stuff. I think people are going to do a run at Bale and work out how many runs it will take to get to. I'm just going to alt-tab out and check my spreadsheet. I didn't set it up properly in advance. Yeah, just let me swap. In fact, we'll all do this. We'll swap to Go Mule. We will swap to Go Mule. There we go. So the tablet seems to be a little bit further behind than normal. Make a copy of the experience. Let's swap to LibreOffice. Paste it in. Right. So we are currently 0.1% of the way to level 97. Let's do that and drop that one down. Right, now just go back to the game here. So a level 90. Oh yes, now let's just stop and now. We've got 6 stat points in the skill. I can't think of anything better to do with the skill point than put it into another lightning synergy. So we'll do that. Yep, we'll do that. Now, we have 6 stat points. Just let me... I could have done this in advance too. What is it? It is... chance to block. Was it dexterity? Minus 15. Divided by 2 times the character level. So dexterity. We want that to be 50. Want 50% block by 2 by 96. Now our chance to block. Is 69. Plus 15. Calculator.
Thanks.
Oh, it's a bit annoying. Make that 154. Alright, we will go. It'll bump up our attack rating anyway, won't it? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 49%. It's 2 skill points. What have I done there? 154.1 I've got. Doesn't matter, we will leave it at that. And I want points in strength, a couple of points left over in strength, so I can get to a Hyperion without using the Harlequin crest. So if I do that, oh, that drops out, and there's the reason why. Just in case. Hello, Evening Song. I'm glad to hear from you again. Yeah, because you were definitely joining in quite regularly, and I was streaming from the library. Raxka has just hit level 96. I'm just puzzling over what to do with the points. While she's playing with battle orders, chance to block. I have to do that calculation a bit more carefully. Right. Now, are we in a new game here or not? Are we in a new game here or not? Yes, we are. Souls already. Alright. So what we're going to do here, people, is run at Bale and see how often it takes, or how many such runs it will take to get to level 97. Alright, so here we go. We should be in players 3. We may, if we can, just run past the souls, though it may not be possible. But good to hear from you, Evening Song, anyway. Oh, and okay, we've got lightning immunes all over the place here. What are you doing? Why does it do that running on the spot business? Oh, there's... Right, there's... Why does it do that running on the spot? Let's do that. Okay, that one's Holy Freeze.
Good afternoon.
Spectral hit as well, is it? Over here. Oh, I'm doing fine, Teething, yeah. There it is. Now. It's Holy Freeze, right. Now, here's where we don't want the knockback on the mercenary. Knock it against the wall. No, Oh. Right. Oh, there's I think I've got enough of them. There's Willem's face. In fact, I think I've got... Okay, right. Hello, Peter. Peter, put it this way. I'll give you the answer I've given to other people. If I happen to find the two unique items I am missing, that is both sacred armors, and I got the Immortal King's soul cage. I got the Immortal King's soul cage again yesterday, but if I got the two missing items, that would be a considerable incentive for me to take up D4. Though I understand it may not be due for a couple of years, and that's going to take at least that long to find Teriel's Might, at least. Unless I get an extraordinary lucky yes. Yep. No, I couldn't on the business. I wonder were they going to have a single player offline option, and I didn't think that was ever going to be the case, because they just cannot make. There's not going to be able to make money out of it. Let's have a look at this attack rating too. They're not going to be able to make money out of it. They will basically have people playing online, and there's where I want the knockback. I don't want the knockback. Since that one's a minion, we'll have it. Right, what's the attack rating now? 70%, well... Yeah, Peter, I didn't think they would ever... Like, there was that rumour there was going to be a D2 remaster as well. I didn't think that would ever be the case, because the company would then have to divide their resources. It was going to be either going to be D2 remaster or Diablo 4, but not both. Oh, why don't those things drop anything? Right, now I think we can run past. Oh, come on. Right. I was going to put up a video in the middle of the month about what changes I would make to Diablo 2, but I have to say I just don't see much point to that anymore. Well, that was unique. We might even have a look at that bow. Stop these things from attacking. That was a unique too. Right. Let's have a look at this bow. Nope. Assume we can do better than that, though I know nothing about playing bows on. Where are we coming to? 11:30 here, are we? We might stop a bit short of bail. Oh. No, actually, I'll tell you what we'll do here, people. We'll clear out this entire throne of destruction. I'm going to go back and get the gold wrap and clear this out, and then I'll have the break. Need the attack speed here. We've got our magic find stuff on. Magic find is 282. And then we'll record the experience before. Oh, how many javelins we got? 97 will do. Yeah, Matt, I understand. Yes, you're in an area where you can't get reliable internet. There are still places like that. In the country town I was at, we won't even worry about the full rejuvenation potion. The country town that I'm streaming from now, well, the internet was reliable, it just wasn't fast enough for this until about June of this year. There's a unique. Oops. Oh, geez, he's gone. Geez, I couldn't get there fast enough that time.
Afternoon.
So just still looking at Peter's comment there, to me there's no money to be made out of D2 anymore. Unless you were to start charging to play on Battle.net, which would go against 20 years of what they've done in the past. That's a unique too. That's the one we want. need to set other people's connection. Now about 12 megabit. If that's download, Matt, yeah, okay, yeah. I put this. I think my download speed here has not changed, but I was asked to help somebody else connect to the NBN, and let's say it went, well, relatively smoothly, but when I checked their internet speed, it was pretty ordinary for what's normally a fast connection, but they may be only paying for the low-level package. But when I checked my own internet speed again, I found that my own upload speed had dropped from about 14 down to about 9. Still quick enough because I'm recording here and uploading at 2.5. So I only need the 2.5 upload. Yeah. No, that's not, he said I upload here at 2.5. I am going to write a letter eventually to the company and complain that I'm not getting anything like the internet speed I am paying for, and it's purely because of the quality of the phone lines, I think. We're going to get to Bale's throne room, then it'll be time for the... I'm going to write down the experience. And we'll work out how many runs it will take to get to level 97. It seems we've got a favourable roll here. Oh. What might help? Let's do that. We're going to need nature's peace. And the Ravenfrost, yeah, just weather's getting decidedly wintry out here.
Afternoon.
Oh, try that. Still plenty of scrolls. Right, we have nature's peace on, we're away. There's a champion group, is it? Yeah. Is that something like a sapphire there? No. Right. Network card. That's interesting, Matt. That's interesting. I would have thought the network card would have handled it quite comfortably. Now, I was planning a slightly longer break, people, this morning, but it's that wintry outside, I can't be bothered. So let's say, people, I'll resume at 11:50, or no, I'll just have to do without something to eat. So, I must write down the experience too. Before I do anything else. Right, so we have to put the message up again, people. Right, let's do this. 2717 881 915. Okay. To just write that, only get one go at this 2-7. Well, I could get more than one go at 9-1. No, it's 9-1-6. Right. Let's say 1150. Okay, and I'll hear from people then. Okay. Right. Now, I assume the number of javelins has recovered. It has. Hello, Cal. Good to hear from you. We're just having a run here, Cal, at Diablo in players, Bale rather, and minions in players 8 mode, because Raxka has just hit level 96, and I'm wondering how long it'll take to get to level 97 if I should choose to go that far, which I probably won't. Oh, battle orders. Set ring, oh, superior phase blade, we'll grab that now, we will. Oh, I've given him a potion, just so he's got his own life. That one he needed. What's going on with that lot? Right, let's get back down here. Okay, so yeah, we've lost a few potions there. 7% how I need 2 sockets. Oh well. Now we might as well have both Nagel. No, I might as well go back to Magic Find for the demon class waves. Oh, in fact we should have had it on a wave ago. What the rest of that one do? Right, just back out here. Ah, we have more than enough javelins. So this is will denote the experience when we get to the end of Bale, and just do the arithmetic on how many runs. It took about 239 runs on players 7 to get to level 96. I must admit, I'll show you, I'm not certain if you're on stream, Cal, on Wednesday night. We made some yeah, I got to him, right. Oh. Made some good gloves this Wednesday. Right, Cal, we crafted those gloves. Now the previous ones were 220s with 15 magic find, but I'm happy to take the drop of 7 magic find to get the knockback. But I've doubled up yet again on that Frost Nova proc. which bugs me no end. I could think of something far more useful than that. Man of Steel would be wonderful, for example, on this character. Let's go to the Ravenfrost. Anything else worth grabbing, or ignore the set ring? Oh, let's do that. Oh, let's grab some mana potions while we're here. What I normally do. Oh, flawless amethyst. Super. Only graters? Okay. Just the knockback enables more aggressive play. And I'm thinking that if I want to advance this character any further, I may take out the Nephrune and put in a largish damage duel. So I think he can look after himself now. And that's one of the things we might achieve during the morning's play, as Mazan might join Raxka on level 96. Yeah, we did go to players 3, we're away.
My brothers will not have died in vain.
Come on. Occasionally I like to back off and have a go at the appendages because of the mana steal. Come on. Got it, right. So we've got the night smoke. We didn't lose any full rejuvenation potions anyway. Yeah, that's the night smoke, isn't it? I found that a handy. In fact, I have upgraded that to higher things. I don't think I need it anymore. Rare Devil Star we will have for gold. But the first thing we do is write down the amount of experience we gained. So it's 2718 439 024. Okay, people. We're just going to do the arithmetic here. Right, so at this stage, we're just going to go to LibreOffice. Right, the 96 to 97 gap I have already typed in. Just about to do the sum here. Oh, hello, Matt. Yep, thank you. Sorry, yep, thank you, Matt. Alright people, well, it looks as if I need to do that approximately 440 times to get to level 97, which I suppose is doable in a sense. Oh, let's sell that Devil Star.
What do you need?
So 440 runs. Well, I don't think that's quite efficient use of my time, in all fairness. Though if I'm going to level another character up to 97, I think a Lightning Javazon would be about the one to do it with. Okay. Probably about now another hour to the break. So what we'll do, just let me check the side banner in OBS. Oh, I can see it on the tablet. Oh, and one change I'm going to make, people. I'm going to bring in Smiple. The hammerdin. But I think we can now go to players 7. Just go to Gomule and double check he's got the right, because I've changed the gear around a bit. Oh, I realise arguably not enough. Where's Smiple? There. Yeah, for a start, he needs the double orders battle orders double axe. Needs that back from Raxka for a start. Here's one thing. Now, at the moment, I have bumped up, I'll show you the gear in the game. Let's do that. Yeah, I'm running with the two 10% fast cast. I'll show you that in the game anyway. What am I doing here? Fast cast is 70. No, we don't. We want 80. Now something's gone a bit strange here, has it? Oh, sorry, Cal. Yep. Remembrance Dome. What is Canada's? Yes. Yep. Cal. Yes. Sir Anzac Day. Yeah, it'll be coming up in a couple of days. Yeah, it'll be the same. Yeah. In fact, I think even in Australia, Cal, it's actually it's referred to as Remembrance Day, not Anzac Day. April the 25th is Anzac Day in Australia. And I've done something wrong here. I'm going to have a quick hunt for a 10% fast cast paladin amulet here. There's something not quite right here. What I was on November the 11th, Cal. In fact, we might have a quick look on the. Let's have a look at these paladin amulets. What have I been doing here? 10% fast cast, 30 to strength. There's 5% increased block. If I got anything with fast cast and magic find. There's 24 magic find, but that's run walk. $20 fast cast, but 1 to combat skills, 16 magic find. Only needs to be 5. What have I been doing here? It was working pretty well yesterday. Five fast cast. 8 fast cast. Oh, there's 10 magic fine, but that's run walk. Oh, there's paladin skills, 35 magic find. What have I been doing the last couple of days? So I'd stop using the mage fists. And that gets magic find up to 340. Look, we may even just go with that and drop the cast rate. Break point. Then I'm wondering why I'm not using a nagel ring. There's a nagel ring. So if I swap those two over, magic find is now 369. Cast rate is 60. In fact, I only need 50. I could almost put... Right, let's go with that anyway. Enough doodling about. Do I have any? Could I want a cast rate amulet? %, fast cast, all resistance is 8, but then I'm dropping the magic find. We are going to stop this doodling in a moment. These should all be +1s down here. There's a +2. %, fast cast, all reasons +8. That should be over there somewhere. +2. Ah, there we go. 2 to paladin skills, 10 fast cast, all resist 14. 8% magic find. Let's give that a go. So if we do that and that and that and that, I'm still experimenting with this character. Right, magic find is now 358. Cast rate is 70. What have I done? Oh, now we can put back the other 10% fast cast ring. I think that was the better of the two. Save that. Right, magic find 329, cast rate is now 80. And I think resistances are still through the roof. Right, let's stop the doodling around and let's get back to the game. Geez, I hope I didn't alter Raxka's stuff there. Oh, geez, I did. Let's just do that. Hang on, folks. She's still got the Battle Orders axe. Right. Oh, I must not do this. Right, okay. Because I've just unwittingly duplicated that axe. Yeah. That's the trouble with Go Mule. Right, let's leave all that. God, our resistances are just ludicrous. Magic find is 329. Now the other ones I think, well, let's run with what we've got. And I'll upgrade those chance guards. Now, right, so our hammer damage is now, it'll go up once we put up battle command. But now we can actually, I've been doing this, people, I've been running in players 7. And I've also got the, let's have a look at our resistances. They're ludicrously high. If I pull that off, almost run with a Nagel ring in that place, couldn't I? Yeah, I think we'll go with that, people. Let's see what else we've got here. Lightning's a bit on the iffy side. What was the other resistance ring? There's a Stone of Jordan if we need it. Right. Time to actually do some play here. A quick check of those resistances. Coal's still a bit on the high side. I think we're better off with the other one for the life burst. Yeah, 39. Let's do that. Trying to sort this out. Yes, sir, but clearly I haven't got it right. Let's do that. Okay. Clearly in players 7. So now if we put up battle orders, battle command. Right, now we've got 10k. We've still got 50 stat points too, which I can't think of anything better to do with them except vitality. That would push life up to about 2,500. Now, I still don't do this particularly well, but that's a minion. Oh, there. So where was the unique? And you're just going to start grabbing mana potions like mad. But vitality, thank you, Cal. Yep, I just can't. I was saving them in case I wanted to go up to a storm shield, but I don't think that's going, because with this that ring on, notice that one gives plus 20 to strength. Now the strength is 170, and I could now. I'm just about up to equipping a storm shield, which I don't think I really want to do. But we now sort of built up the courage to take these things on. That's better. To take these things on in players 7. Yes, I just don't. I've never used a storm shield. That's the mentality of it. For all the things I've played, I've never used a storm shield. I'm starting to get the habit of sort of particularly in this of teleporting between all the monsters. But I expanded out the map yesterday, and I have to say there were staggeringly few uniques in the. I thought the River of Flame would be a nice spot to run a hammerdin. There's another mana potion. So that's pointless. I know there's a mana shrine up here anyway. Oh, there was a mana shrine. Where'd it go? Now the other reason I'm running players 7 here is to, you know, we actually, I think this character is going to catch up and pass. Okay, we've never played Assassin, Cal, that's my problem. There's a but the other reason in players 7, Because this character is now going up from level 2 to level 93 quite quickly. Wasn't that a grand charm? Yeah. Now, I got an Immortal King Soul Cage yesterday with this character. Just up where we're about to go. Now let's have a look at that Monarch. One socket, I've got enough Monarchs anyway. Storm Shield, okay. I've almost certainly got the gear for it. We'll have a look around here for uniques. I'm not seeing any. And there was a possessed Oblivion Knight up here that dropped an Immortal King Soul Cage. It's not going to happen today. There's a champion group. Full rejuvenation potions abound as usual. Very similar, okay. I just don't know. What we might do in a moment, Cal, let's play this game out. We might dump these extra points. There's one monster I still find very discouraging to play with the hammerdin, and that's the Sice. Still probably a bit slow to what people are. I can't be bothered. I know all the monsters are going to die the moment you kill the last seal unique. So I just don't see much point in doodling about with these other ones. There's Fanaticism. Let's go up there to handle that one. Certainly the damage is just very impressive. Oh, that's still the unique. So that's player 7, gee. I must take my time approaching Decisive though. Best in... Oh, okay, right. Another rail room. And the other thing I've got to have to do with this character, so I don't know how to aim the hammers, do I? Just stand there and just flail with them. It is a rail rune. And a grand charm. And an emerald. Let's do that. Yeah, thanks. See, I got it, Cal. Yeah. In fact, I thought there was a... Oh, fair go. There's got to be a healing potion here somewhere. But this is the one that I could go back to players whatever, but... Players 3 or something, but... I haven't... extra fast too. The mercenary is in real danger with these ones. Jeez. Oh, it's dangerous. Okay, see the mercenaries nearly died there. No. The slice isn't the problem, it's his minions. Right. Right, so that's easy. You just got to get to him. There's Narja's circle. So I've lost a couple of full rejuvenation potions there. Sit directly below the monster. Okay, right. But now the rest of it's relatively straightforward. There's the unique. The other habit I've got to get once I realise the hammers aren't aiming is to teleport very quickly. I've also wondered, could you on this? There's no point with that. Is to run sort of a non-teleporting version of this and just run around with Skull Desire. Come on. No. Just want it clear around the seal. Amulet, jewel. Okay, yep. Decard cane to end. Now this can be a bit dodgy on players 8, but here we are, players 7, but here we go. Depends what monster roll you get. Right, that was easy enough. And I've made it sort of part of the run that the next place we go is Travincal. Teleport, yeah. That's, yep. I wonder, could you just do, Cal, sort of a budget version there, rather than have Enigma, you run Skull Desire, which is another thought I had. If I take it off, the strength is now down to 101. That's enough to support Skull Desire, but I wonder if some of the others then become self-supporting, which I don't particularly like. We're definitely on players 7, right. Oh, Holy Shield would help. Knew there was some other button I was meant to be pressing. So I've got the idea. Shift, launch hammers. Yeah, that's going to work for Diablo, but not for the mercenary. Addendum. Let's look at that royal shield anyway. Oh yes, yep, you're right, Cal. Yeah, but I'm wondering a sort of a lesser version. Bill Maul, okay. But having said that, this is certainly the quickest character I've ever had, even though I don't play it particularly well. This is certainly the quickest character I've ever had to run the Chaos Sanctuary. A consequence of that, I've now got too many. I'm sure, how could I put it this way, I'm short of Let's leave that one go. Now I just run the rising sun. Now I just want to see what the resistances are like. Lightning's still down. But if I swap that other ring, and 3 more lightning. Let's go with that. Yeah, I wonder could you do a sort of a budget version and have Wizard Spike there and Scholar's Eye there, because, you know, even now the damage, the hammer damage is still a fair bit. Let's go to Travincal anyway. Still true. Yeah, so now I do that. Our hammer damage is down a bit. Armor Shrine will have as useful. But now I've got the rising sun on to... stone skin, okay, alright. We've got all 3 of the uniques. I'd say we haven't. Yeah, there's one of them. That looks better. Now I've got the rising sun on. The Hydra's now just here. There's a solar anyway. That's why I've even considered, for the mercenaries' sake, of running Vampire Gaze, but I've even considered running with, let's have that Great Halberd for gold, I've even considered running with the Steel Shade Armlet, just for the fire absorb. Maiden Javelin, should at least look at, oh, Ethereal. Already have better. Oh, there's a Grand Charm. Right. We can do those scrolls of identify. Mana potion. Biggish gold drop. Right, I think that'll do for that lot, but this is what I did in the last couple of days. What is the cast rate here? 10. Oh, I've dropped cast rate. 40? Yes, I have too. Alright, we'll come up with something that suits all situations eventually. Yeah, that's got the cast rate, so that can go back. So I really need, yeah, the 2 10% fast cast rings and just drop the magic find. Yeah, resistances are now maxed out. They're still maximum. If I drop those both out, so fire, cold, lightning are fair. I'm not worried about poison, but fire. But the moment I put those on, all resistance 14, 10% fast cast. We'll up the chance. Let's stick with that for the moment. Okay, now let's do something. I think we're happy. We're going to put some of these points. Oh. Let's just put let's just put everything except 10 into vitality. And I don't even know why I'm saving 10, to be perfectly honest. Right. Let's have another go at that. So we're now running players 7 all the time. Let's see what our life is now with battle orders. So nearly 2,500. That's something comparable to what Raxka runs. There's a 4-member champion group. Heard a dual drop there. And we'll see if we can just teleport around between them. Not unique, not worried. I've also got Vigor too, to belt around a bit more quickly. Is that... yes, that's a unique group. That's a bit more like it. There's a flawless topaz. Right. Should I be worrying about this lot? I don't think so. Now what happened to our mana shrine from... Jeez, it's not... Oh, there it is. So have I missed any unique groups? No, I don't think so. Is that a unique group? No. Did I miss a unique group? No, I don't think so. Let's do that. I think this lot we can handle at once. Small charge. Forwarding life light, I'll keep that, exchange it with one of the lesser ones. A few more scrolls of identify. Let's do that.
Impossible.
Oh, let's drop the Great Hauberk. Where are the unique groups? There's another champion group, alright. Another charm. Well, I want to do little teleports is the next question too. Grand charm.
Impossible.
Oh, that's it. No, right, let's go. Just accumulate so much stuff playing. Oh, Retro Mandric, sorry. So I'm having a whinge here, Retro Mandric.
Greetings.
Right. Right, okay. Let's go and get some repairs too.
Hello.
What do you need?
Easily unique. Didn't drop a huge amount, but there are some mana potions there. Heard a gem. There it is, so it's ruby.
Overburdened.
Since we're approaching the site, now we do just kill everything. That's a unique, that has to be, yeah. We're going to get our full rejuvenation potion back anyway. No. Oh, okay. Yep. Good luck on that, Super. I don't reckon I've got the hang. I don't reckon I've got the hang of this at all. But I'm surviving. I'm just running Chaos Sanctuary Travincal in Players 7 mode. I can handle that now, but it's Decisive is about to come up. I find hardest, particularly on Cursed here. Particularly if they launch extra fast. Which I did last game, not this one though. Okay, that's not too bad. Right. Okay, that's pretty good for me. Right, there's Tancred's skull. Scrolls. Ornate plate we won't worry about. In fact, we don't need to worry about any of those. Why doesn't the character move though? That's a bit I find frustrating. I heard an amulet drop there. Yeah, there it is. I had to get used to it. Yeah, I find this harder. I reckon I got used to playing Bludger as a pit zerker more regularly than I've adjusted this. I don't think I've ever really got the idea of aiming the hammers. In fact, I'm not doing it there, am I? So that's just jumping into danger there, really. Got away with it, but geez, I don't think it's correct play. If we just do that, that'll see off the rest. Oh, flawless skull I missed.
Not even death can save you from me.
Let's go about there, shift, right, hammers. I think we're hitting him with the hammers. Oh. What's going on here? Oh, I've got the shift key down, right. Well, let's have a look at that Immortal King weapon. I think the only variable is percentage crushing, but 40 is a perfect one. Alright, well, we'll hang on to that. I guess because each game's a bit quicker. I know a heater's going to be worth full gold too. Let's actually come back for that. A heater I think is going to be almost certainly worth full gold.
Good evening.
Yeah, I've got room in the stash for it.
Hail to you, champion.
Yep, 35,000 for a heater. Saigon belt we won't worry about. Okay, that may be better than some of the ones I've already got. Let's do that. Now, we just want the two 10% fast cast rings, don't we? For Travincal, our resistances should now be through the roof. Poison still a bit down. The two-piece, yeah, I've seen that in Cal. I've seen that on Dobrunsky's build. Yes, I've wondered about that too. Yes, that's something else I may try. Oh, okay, Retromantric. Yeah, remember I leveled this character as a zealot. Just happened to have, I just played a paladin. His name's Smiple because he was meant to be a smiter using the disciple set. Oh, there's fanaticism. Fanaticism. Oh, there's a holy freeze one out there as well. No. Clearly not aiming at that one, am I? Try that. Still not good enough. Try that. Nope. Can't hit it. That's better. Right. At least oh, set amulet. We'll have a look at that in a moment. Just grab what else we can. Rain charm. I'm not seeing much in way of mana potions here. Let's grab that minion skull for gold. Right, we'll get Deckard Kane to identify that. Yep, we'll see what happens.
Stay a while and listen.
Okay, charm is that, that's useless. Set amulet is. Tancred's weird. Okay. Let's just sell that skull.
What do you need?
Nope, that's of no value to us. Okay, we're 20 to 1. See, one thing I do like about Paladin is that, hammerdin rather, is the speed at which you go through. Let's put that back on. So it's 40 and 20 as our base sort of cast. We can get it up to 60. And now we can just put back on the other. It's still a bit clumsy. But that's sure it's not too bad an amulet. Okay. Oh, thanks, Cal. Say hello to Sarah for me. Yeah, Spirit, Acheron Taj. Yep, thank you, Cal. I should be on again about 2 o'clock. But geez, it's cold here today. Right, okay. Oh, I don't want that. Okay, let's have another go. In fact, what we'll do, people, is that we will have a look and see how close Smiple is to the next level. Because this business are running in play. In fact, let's have a quick look at that Immortal King weapon too. Yeah, see, he's gained about a bit under 9% experience towards the next level already. And I haven't never taken this character into the Chaos Sanctuary, the Wellstone Keep levels. I just don't think I'd be able to play it well enough. Let's do that. Thank you, Retro Mandrick. I'd be intrigued to see that actually. While we're here, let's have a look at that Immortal King weapon. In fact, while we're here, let's dump off some of these jewels. Gee, you accumulate some stuff playing hammerdin. Right. Emerald. So there's a flawless sapphire. So there's a perfect sapphire. Quick look at the crafting characters. Oh, that one's full, is it? Rallarine can go there. Geez, that one's nearly full. Let's keep these amulets. Let's have a quick look for that. We just got a plain 9 we can replace that with. %3 faster walk, I'd prefer that. 2 to strength. 14 to life, lightning resistance 9. Let's just put it there anyway. Okay, let's have a look at the Immortal King weapon. And amazement. One more set of gloves, I think, people, and I have completed, I think, 10 Immortal King sets. 39. 39. Oh, it's ludicrous. Right. 39, 39, 40. Replace one in there for a start. This is all for 1% crushing blow. 39. 39. 39. 40. Let's go back to B. In fact, what was the one on the macement's weapon? 40, right. So we'll leave that there. Let's go back to... Right, 39. And that one can go there. I don't think it'll be worth much gold. Right, at least we've cleared some space anyway. Oh, let's do the runes. Oh, what's going on there? Try that, people. I'm sorry. 2 Templars and no Tyrrell Wells. Retromanger, you've certainly got the advantage. Sorry, I'm just waiting for the tablet to catch up there. My apologies, people. Well, I don't have Templars. Not at all. Ammon Rune. Soul Rune. Right, now we're set to go. Right, now we can get back to the game. Remember, Retromanger, you should be able to find about 9... I think it's about 8 or 9 unique sacred armours, and only one of them, on odds, will be Tyrrell's Might. But you've got to find 9 of them. That's bad. Never seen one. Okay. Oh, geez, we're all over the place here. That'll do. Now, what gear? We've got the right gear on here. Yeah, 10k for hammers, right. I said what I did yesterday was I thought the River of Flame would be a good area. I'll just brighten that up a bit. I thought the River of Flame would be a good area for a hammerdin, but there don't seem to be many uniques sort of distributed throughout the map. So a bit disappointing. We can always have a go at Fasto the armour, of course. Right. Let's try that. Now, it's often a unique, yeah. Champion group there. Is that's another champion group of the same one. Super mana potion. Not even a unique group. Why? Oh, superior grade halberdier I won't worry about. Where are the uniques? They just don't seem to be there on this map. I always like to use that. All these ones. Is this going to turn nasty or not? I've also got mana per kill on the Enigma, which occasionally is handy. Have the healing potions. Nope. There's unique. So there's Smiple. It's back into the pentagram, which I'll find a good narrow. Ugh. Jeez. Let's find that pentagram a good narrow place to oh, mana potion. Got to remember release the shift key when the save that skill shrine for Diablo. There's a jewel. Still a bit slow on this this hammerdin business, but okay, it will have to do. Can't be bothered. Yeah, we're just about up to full gold too here. If we keep going with this after the lunch break, people, Smiple may well hit level 93 before Bludger does. Oh, there's a champion group. That's a bit too adventurous, I think. And the rest of that other group. Large charm we will ignore. We need to get some full rejuvenation. Just being a little bit too aggressive here.
I am overburdened.
Right, okay, hit full gold. Okay, alright. Right, here's the tricky one. Let's go back and do some gambling. Hello, Stephen. Sorry people. Key 27PK, I don't recognise your name on the stream before. I think Stephen's been on before, but I don't think Stephen you've commented for some time. Yes, I'm still streaming. In fact, I'm coming up to about a year of it. I now realise. There's a crafting jewel. No, it is actually key 27PK. Okay. Geez, I normally remember most of the people have been on the stream. Yes, this was a level, originally, Stephen, this was originally just a level 79 paladin that I had. Oh, okay. Well, hunting griffins. Okay, I've always had one, but okay. I've actually had Stephen griffins for quite some time. In fact, before I started streaming. What do we get here? Okay. Okay, now just go back to, yes, Stephen, this was a level 79 paladin I had, just trying to play through the game. And I thought, I want a character to run the Chaos Sanctuary. Here's where it gets dangerous. Hammerdins look the go, so I've respec'd this one as a Hammerdin. Here's where it gets dangerous, trying to face to size. Trying to stay out of the way of that. Oh. Oh yes, I did arrow. Oh, hello, Arrowland too. Oh, just got to the mercenary in time there. Let's do that, shall we? That's better. No, I have to say, do I use redemption? No, I don't. I've no little idea to play this, let alone make. Little, oh, that's dreadful. Right, I've little idea how to play this, let alone use other skills. Oh, 2 flawless gems. I'm going through too many full rejuvenation potions here. Yeah, I've got, griffins, I've found 5 of them. Strange enough, now that I'm running Raxka as a magic find character, I don't actually use any of them. I have a close to perfect one, minus 1915 one, so yes. But the one thing I can't get that's of equal rarity, I've said it often enough, is Templar's Might. Oh, nothing near the seals, we've got a bit fortunate. Now that might be a bit too adventurous too. Like the look of that. Hello, Sean. I've got to say that last month was arguably the best month of drops I've ever had. I've got to be careful not to get too ambitious about it. Okay, Stephen. Okay, now one thing, Stephen, you've got a slight spelling error there. Yeah, okay, maybe a typing error, but it's J-U-double-J, not J-U-J-I. Flick on redemption, okay. That might not be such a bad idea, though. May have a couple of spares. A couple of spare keys, I remember. I don't know anything about... I'm not using might, blessed aim. Is it over on this one, is it? Where's redemption? Don't I have any points in it? Prayer, meditation. Oh, there. No, I haven't got any points in it. So I've got 4 skill points. So give you life and mana. 25. Okay, that may be worth considering. In fact, I'm baffled why I've got... Yep. No, I don't have it. In fact, if we... Oh, no. So this pattern... Oh, it's a bit slow. Where is the unique? Where is he? Have I forgotten something here, have I? Have I forgotten to break the seal on the other side? That's why I often... Oh, there he is. No battle orders, right. Geez, that generated actually a rather funny spot there. Bound to my mouse. Oh yes, I've got escape on mouse keys. I will say that. Let's do that. Yeah. Is not normally a problem. You get close enough, the mercenary seems to look... Let's do that. Oh, a phase blade. Now, can Diablo drop Azeroth? I'm not certain he can. Be nice if it was. I've got some Azeroth. In fact, I've got a good Azeroth. Okay, phase blade is. I keep on thinking if Pindleskin can't drop Azeroth, why can Diablo? I don't know enough about the item levels and that sort of stuff. Okay, phase blade is. Lightsaber. Yeah, I think you're right, Key 27. I don't think it... Yeah. Alright, I don't think 172 is good enough for me to keep, but at least I can put it in the stash for the moment. Oh, it's just gone past 1 o'clock, folks. So that's a good time for me to stop for a bit. So, let's go back to town. Let's do it this way. Let's put that there. I don't think 172 is going to cut it. Let's do that. Azeroth is item level 90. Bale only. Okay, yep, thank you. Yeah, I do have some Azeroths, but I cannot remember the last time I got one. Alright, what are we going to do here? We will run Travincal, I think, which I go with the Rising Sun. And both fast cast rings. Okay, and then it'll be time for a break. So I haven't got the hang of this at all, but I got the hang of playing Pit Zerker, I think, more than I got the hang of doing this. Still, it's nice to have 2,500 life. Got fanaticism again, have we? Oh, this Millibreeder's road anyway. Something went down there. Right. Turun, bit of gold, sapphire. Let's grab the ancient armour for gold. Some full rejuvenation. I'm going to start collecting rejuvenation potions. Big gold drops though. Anything up this end we haven't disposed of? Coming back after lunch, yes. Now key 27, I don't, yeah, if you don't, basic, I am definitely coming back after lunch. Let's just go back to there. What I'm going to do is, let's get healed. What normally happens, key 27, is I normally run a stream round about between 10 o'clock and 1 o'clock in the Australian morning, and then about 2 to 5 in the Australian afternoon, and then usually about 7:30 till 10:30. Hello, Ramsey. 2 Asia Ross from Mephisto. Wow. Okay, right. I will basically come back about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Do you have a dwarf star for Travincal? No, what I actually run there, key 27, in terms of fire absorb, there's nothing like the Rising Sun. It's just, yeah. What I've actually done is I've dropped the amulet. I've dropped the fast cast amulet. Where is it? That one, in favour of 2 10% fast cast rings. But the Rising Sun, your health goes, there's so much fire absorb. I could bring in a dwarf star. I might bring in a dwarf star after lunch. We might bring, just to give that a try. That's a fair suggestion. Anyhow, my feet as usual are freezing. Let's sell that. So what I'll probably do after lunch, people, is keep going with Smiple here. But one thing we will do, we'll just Alt-Tab out, folks. Let's just see how much he's gained towards the next level. And my tablet's decided to have a bit of a lag, people. Let's just do that. I'm going to catch up. Oh, I'll catch up with you people in a moment. You should be seeing LibreOffice by now. If I just do that. And then go there. Yeah, 75.3. Do I change of pace really? Possibly for runes. I've never put the reason why I like playing this character, key 27, is this is the best character I've ever had for running the Chaos Sanctuary. Hello, Matsvik. This is the best character I've had for running the Chaos Sanctuary, and seems to run Travincal reasonably well. Now, Matt, I'm just about to have my break here. It's 1:10, so at least you had a chance to say hello before I have a break for some time. Now, I will start another stream no later than 50 minutes, people. No later than 50 minutes. But I do need to quickly get on my bike and bolt down the supermarket. There's some things I forgot this morning. All right, so let me just go back to the game temporarily. Just going to Alt-Tab out here, people, and go to OBS. Alright, so look, thanks for the people who've joined in. Actually, Novasort with a Caster Infinity. Yes, this is unmodified single player key 27, so I can't get to Infinity. Much as I like the look of it. Anyhow, people, I'll be back no later than 50 minutes time. And if anybody'd like to make some final comments. So the afternoon scene, I'll probably keep going the Smiple. I may change to Sigma. I could run Agniastra at Mephisto for essences. Might not be such a silly idea. I haven't played Agniastra for ages. There's Bludge of the Pit Zerker. We could do all of those things. Anyhow, any final comments before I... Yep, thanks, Matsvik. Anybody else? Alright, people, I will see... Oh, that's Nightbot. Okay, thank you, Retro Mandrick. Okay, alright, I will see people this afternoon. Thank you.